You will never lose your turkey poults again when you are raising them. Just stick with me as I show you how I raise my turkey poults from start to finish with zero mortality. If you are raising turkeys and you are having issues raising your turkeys, then you are at the right place. Stick and stay, watch to the end, and I'll show you all the tricks and tips on how to raise your day-old turkeys effectively. Get yourself a small box, whether rectangular or a square. Like I have mine here. All you have to do is get your brown paper. Don't do it the old way that you do it. Line inside the box with a clean brown paper or newspapers. You can use newspapers or lottery papers, graphics, anything. You can use it to line inside the box nicely like I've done. Don't leave any debris on the paper, because as the turkeys arrive, they will be pecking everything that they see. That is why you don't even have to raise them on wood shavings, because they will peck, they will eat the small debris from it, and it will affect their system later. This is the bulb I use. Just remove the shade from it. This is a 50 watt bulb, and it's very good for them. You don't need any infrared bulb at this stage when the room or the brooder is small like this. Yes, so using this LED bulb is a good way to start. Make sure the place is clean, everything is clean, and you welcome your turkey poults. As the turkeys arrive, they arrive on a fresh brown paper, which is very good for them. If you bought the turkeys from a long distance and they are coming from a long distance, I always advise that you start them on only water. You just give them water and you put glucose inside their water. But when you are starting the poults from your own farm, that is, you hatch from the hatchery to the farm within a short distance, then you can just start them with their feed. You just give them their feed and water, and they will be good to go. When you are giving them the water, sometimes they find it hard to drink the water, so you just catch them one by one and dip their heads inside the water. This shouldn't be a difficult thing for you to do. Yes. So these are my day-old turkeys. They are looking very strong. They are looking very healthy. Why should you watch these healthy turkeys go wasted? As you make the box, this box I just used wood, this wood board. I think they call it board. Yes, the wawa board. Yeah. You use the wawa board to just form a box, and you just use some wood to cover the top. You don't have to seal the whole box. No, when you seal the whole box, it's difficult to get ventilation. And when you do it like this, when the turkeys are feeling cold, they just gather under the bulb. If they are feeling hot, too hot, they will just go away from the box and they will just be somewhere that they feel okay at. So this is the feeder I'm coming to use. This is just a paint rubber cover. You don't have to use any sophisticated materials or expensive materials to start off your turkeys. This simple one, and I use a simple cap, a small cap as their drinker. Now their feed. This is Sankofa broiler starter. I don't know what you have at your location, but you can start up with magic feed or any other chick feed that you think the protein content is high. If you have turkey starter at your end, you can equally buy it and use it. Yes, so this is their drinker. the small cup, the small blue cup over there, that is what they will be drinking from at their first day. So this is what they will be drinking from. I intentionally sprinkled a little bit of the feed on top so that they will see something moving on top of the water. Then they will curiously go and peck it, and they will see that yes, it is water. So you can dip their heads inside. You can do it like this. You will be good to go. So now their feed and their water is ready for the very first day. They look quiet. They look, as the day goes by, they will be getting active and walking around and eating very well. Now, as we can see, they are very happy. They are trying to settle down as they lie down and all that. Within some few minutes, or I think an hour or two, they are active. They are walking around. They are curious about the environment. So some are eating, some are drinking the water. So it's not any difficult thing that you should do wrongly at your end. Just get them the necessary things that they need. Don't go and get them a long feeder that they will struggle to enter, or a big cup that they will struggle to drink water from. That's, they won't be getting enough water, they won't be getting enough feed, and within some days you will see that they will be dying. 2 days, 3 days, they will be dying, and your investments will be going waste. So just get them these simple things. There are a lot of feeders and drinkers on the market that don't help the upbringing of the poults. It really does a lot of damage to the turkeys when we are raising them. So do it like this and you will barely have an issue when raising them. So we are going to be removing the brown paper on the 4th day. Usually it depends on the number of birds that are in the brooder. If there are too many birds in the brooder and the place is overcrowded, then you will be having to remove the brown paper on the 3rd day in the morning. When you wake up, before feeding or giving them water, you have to remove the brown paper. Then you put them on the wood shavings that they were initially on. You see, we lined the brooder with wood shavings. Yes, so when you remove the brown paper, you don't need to go and bring a new wood shavings, or you don't need to remove the one that was under the brown paper. You just put them on it. The reason why we do it like that is when you remove them from the brown paper, and that is when you are going to bring wood shavings, that is when you are coming to do the disinfection and all that, it will stress the birds. Yes, so this one, the transition is very easy and simple for them. That doesn't stress them. And you should take note that every time you are brooding your turkeys, make sure you minimize stress. You have to minimize stress all the time. You don't need to allow the birds or make them go through so much stress. Yeah, so everything should be set up in a way that will minimize stress. So when we remove the brown paper, they will be on the wood shavings, or if you are a little bit experienced, you can get them a different box with the wood shavings and everything set up. So when you remove this one, then you put them inside the new one. Then you use the old one for a different batch. Yes, so now we are removing, this is the 4th day, and we are removing the brown paper so that they can be on the wood shavings. This one, your turkeys won't die. They will be very healthy. And one of these particular turkeys was having a problem with the eye. Yes, I think the one in front. He couldn't open the eye. Yes, but from that time to this time, you know how I'm managing them and giving them the best breeding setup that I can give them. It is still surviving and it will survive. I'm treating the eye and it will survive from the brooder and it will grow up. It won't die. Yes. But if you do it anyhow, you just do it anyhow. The sick ones will die or the weak ones will die. But with this one, they easily access the food, they easily access the water, even when the eye is not open or even when they are not feeling well. Yes, so now I've removed it, but I will use this particular brooder for another batch. So I've created another space for them that I will be moving them into. Yes, I'll be moving this one into. Then I'll blind inside with a different brown paper. Then put the next batch on it. In my next videos, I'll be talking about how to treat some diseases or some deformities and some hatchery sicknesses that come with them after they are hatched. Yes, so this one I'm treating them all. One is having an eye problem, but the medication is for all of them so that it can't be transferred to the other ones. You see, all of them, even the one that was having an eye problem, is doing very fine now, doing very beautiful. I've transferred, and you see, I've changed their feeder and their drinker. You see, this drinker is a little bit bigger, a little bit taller. This feeder too is a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. And it minimizes the rate at which they pour or they scratch the wood shavings inside the feed and water. Thank you for watching, and watch out for our new video as we bring you exclusive videos on turkey farming.